Hello and welcome to Psychic Moon Tarot reading. And today I am doing a coffee cup reading. This is general messages. Whatever needs to come out will come out through this reading. So, this is a message for the collective. So, we have the new moon tomorrow. This new moon is in the sign of Cancer. And let's see what messages need to come out for you this new moon. All right, collective messages. I mean, messages for the collective. I'm so sorry for that. Okay. The first impression that I get here is kind of I'm seeing a huge tree and a reflection of the same tree um, underneath. And that is kind of telling me that this is a time to reflect, guys. I see that you are going to be reflecting on your health, because to me, a tree represents your body, your physical body. And I see that you're going to reflect on your body. A lot of you may be making a lot of goals for your body to look a certain way. So you are advised, if not yet, if you haven't yet thought of setting goals for your body, I see that you are guided to reflect on your health, on your body. Probably it's a good time to take a few blood tests to see if everything is in check, if there is everything that you need to focus on, improve, whatever it may be. Because I see that the tree here is kind of talking about ancestral, like not ancestral, but genetic uh, challenges, okay? Like blood sugar, hyper blood pressure, stuff like that. So you may have the tendency to acquire it because you have it in your genes. It is coming through your bloodline. If you have parents or grandparents who take diabetic medicines or high blood pressure medicines, this this is the time that it's a gentle reminder from the universe, from spirit, that you need to kind of recheck your vitals, recheck your blood readings, your sugar levels and all of that, so that if it is in a nascent stage, you get to know quickly and control it. Okay. Also, I'm seeing a man here with like bushy eyebrows and a huge mustache. Let me just zoom in if you can see it better. This is the man that I'm talking about. He has a huge mustache. Kind of reminds me of Virappan. If you know who Virappan is, he was a very famous personality known to be, uh, you know, robbing all the sandalwood from the south of India. And I also see the tree here. So there is some kind of a relationship here, which is kind of giving me this message of, um, be aware of someone who could be sneaky around you. Okay, who could be sneaky around you, kind of trying to probably rob you of something. Not exactly, I don't see robbery or you know burglary here, but I'm just trying to say that you may have someone sneaky around you, so you need to be very careful. And this person could be hiding in your family, because I see this person hidden in the tree, and the tree is also about the family tree. Uh, Coming back to the health thing that I was talking about, I see that it could be that you are passed on a certain genetic issue from this person. This person's uh, problems in your family tree is, passed out to you in a very sneaky way. It could also mean that for some of you. Since it's a group reading, I can only pick up what it can mean in different circumstances for all of you. Each one of you, it's different. For some, it could be some sneaky person hiding within the family. For some, it could be the fact that you are kind of inheriting something that you don't want from this person. Unwantingly, you are inheriting that from this person. And what we don't want to inherit from our family tree are issues, health issues, minor, regular health issues, which is kind of running in the genes. So that is what I pick up from here. Here, right there. Okay, let me focus. So, right there, I see some people traveling uh, by riding some animals, kind of riding on top of camels, riding on top. Yeah, looks like a camel to me. I see you riding a camel. You could be going on a desert safari if you haven't planned yet. A lot of people could be, you know, uh, going on a desert safari, or you could be riding a big animal, and that could be a very different new experience for you. I see a lot of you going on a holiday to some kind of a wildlife sanctuary where you're probably riding a big animal. It could be riding an elephant, or yeah, elephant or a camel is what I can think of, a big animal. Horse could be, but doesn't look like a horse to me here. Looks more like an animal. Sorry, looks more like a camel. The light is disturbing. It's like changing constantly today, so please bear with me. I also see a crack here, which is kind of telling me, and there is a lot of people trying to uh, emerge from this crack. What is this trying to tell me? Let me clarify with my cards. What is this crack trying to tell me? Let me have it here, and then I will move on to my cards for now. What is this crack kind of telling me? What does Spirit want you to know regarding this crack that I see here? What is this crack? Okay, Five of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Death. Okay, so this crack is kind of telling me that you need to be aware of um, some people trying to pull you down, okay, trying to push you through a ridge, trying to push you through um, a crack. Like these are, I see that these, the kind of people these are very opportunist, and they don't wish you well. Okay, they wish very ill about you, and the moment they get an opportunity to push you down a hole, they will. Okay, this person, whoever it is, the card, look at the cards. This person, whoever it is, they don't wish you well, guys. Okay, they may betray you. They may, if they find a situation where they can push you through a hole or they can push you from a cliff, they will. And I don't mean it literally pushing you off a cliff, but if this person around you who don't who like these people who don't wish well for you, if they find an opportunity, be it at work, it could be, these could be your colleagues. If they find an opportunity to make you look like you did a bad thing or it's all your fault, they will betray you. They will. So you need to be very careful. Okay, it's a caution. It's a caution for you to not put yourself in these kind of difficult situations where you are kind of on the edge. Okay, because these people are waiting for you to be in a situation where you are on the edge and they are ready to push you. What is your advice? Let me see. What is your advice? How can you avoid kind of, this kind of a situation? The cards are they upside down? Let me make sure none of the cards are upside down, because I don't read reversals, and I get a lot of comments on my um, on my posts, like if a card suddenly comes up in a reverse position, people comment, why did you read it like that? The reverse means the opposite. But hey, I don't read reversals, all right? So since I am reading the cards, this is how I interpret them. All right, moving back to the reading. How can you avoid this? What is your advice? How can you protect yourself? So I have a bunch of cards here. How can you protect yourself is by, somehow the video is kind of hazy, not focusing. Yes, now it's focusing. So your advice is to, choose not to be in situations where you have a lot of pressure on yourself. Take it easy. All right, take it easy. I see that this kind of a situation may arise at work. It's a work situation thing. So don't take too much on your plate. Don't take more than what you can finish. Because if you are putting yourself into such a situation, chances are that these people around you who are plotting against you will put you in a negative light. Okay, so if you are in a situation where you are being given more than you can handle, your advice is to communicate. Your advice is to communicate that, look, this is my skill set, this is what I have on my table, and more than that I cannot I am not able to finish more than this. Okay, and if you need to, you need to choose to walk away from it. It's better to say no than complaining later that I was given way more than I could handle. So the choice is to say no initially. So if you listen to this advice, I see that you can avoid this kind of a situation where people put the blame game on you. It's a very, very work kind of a situation. So be very, very aware of what uh, this could manifest as. All right. I hope this was helpful. Okay, moving on. What else do I see in this cup? I see a very mean kind of a face here with a very long, pokey nose. Someone who is bald but has beard. So this could be the picture of the person who could be betraying you. They have a very unpleasant face. They have a very weird facial feature. Either they have very, very bushy, angry bird kind of a brows, or they have a very long, crooked nose. And they definitely have mustache. I also see a lot of dinosaurs here, like a lot of dinosaurs or dragons. Yeah, these could be dragons. A lot of dragons right there. There. Flying dragons on the floor, like on the ground. Um, these dragons are there to protect you. All right. I see that you have your um, protection through the universe as these spirit animals, as these dragons who are trying to protect you. And I see that why this is showing up here is you will get to know something like this, something bad is going to happen before it actually touches you. Okay, you will be you will be intimated very, very early on. Um, like you will smell danger way before it is actually anywhere close to you, because these dragons are around you who are there to protect you. All right. Right there, right there, I see two people working on something, um, on a common goal, on a common goal. I see that the upcoming new moon is kind of giving you this vibe of planning your goals moving forward. Is there anything else that stands out to me? The face of this man is so evident. It's kind of it's kind of blocking me to see anything else here, because all I can see when I look into this card, when I look into this cup, is this face of this man with huge mustache. Okay, let me have a look at the saucer. I see a horseshoe here, and this is a sign of good luck. So you are lucky. You're definitely very, very lucky, because you will be aware of what could go wrong way before anything touches you. So you are protected, you are lucky. Luck is by your side. There's nothing to fear, all right? Let me see, what other messages do you need to know here? Okay. What other messages do you need to know here? What other messages do you need to know regarding this upcoming new moon? What other messages do you need to know regarding this upcoming new moon? Okay. Eight of Cups, Five of Wands, and Two of Wands. Okay. So your advice is to choose to walk away from any kind of conflicts. The moment you smell conflict, walk away. Do not get indulged in any kind of, do not participate in any kind of conflict, because this energy, this upcoming energy, is not supporting you to win an argument, to win a conflict. So your approach, your strategy, the upcoming new moon is to avoid any kind of conflict. Avoid putting yourself through any situation that could lead to a conflict, that could lead to a problem, that could brew any kind of issues later on. So don't get into any, you need to choose stuff very, very wisely. You need to think of the future, what it may look like, and then proceed further. You have to foresee before making any move. You need to be very, very strategic about your moves. For example, I told you about taking work, saying yes to work that you can complete. Don't overcommit. Don't promise stuff that you cannot finish. And you need to absolutely avoid any kind of conflicting situations with this upcoming new moon energy. I'm talking about the next 2 weeks, all right? This energy is for the next 2 weeks. What else? Any other advice? Yeah, chances of betrayal are high. So beware. Be very, very careful. Keep your ears and eyes open. Any specific advice? Any specific advice? The cards are repeating. I think I've covered most of it. Any specific advice that I'm missing out on? Spirit, would you like to bring out any advice that I'm missing out on? Any specific advice? King of Swords, you need to be very alert. You need to be very, very practical in your approach. You need to have all the important information before saying yes to anything. Do not feel and say yes. Think with your brains, not with your heart. This is not the time to take decisions through your heart. This is the time to take decisions through your intellect, through your mind, through your reasoning. So reason it out well. Plan it out well. This is a very good time to plan ahead. Okay? Any other advice? Any other advice? Page of Cups. It's a very good time to be creative. Okay, you can be very creative, you can indulge in things that are close to your heart. You can probably shop some new clothes for yourself, buy some things that that denote luxury to you, design something. Venus energy is very good for you right now. So, indulging in anything related to Venus energy, luxury, beauty, fashion, it's going to help you. It's going to keep you in a very good mood. All right. So, those are your messages for the upcoming new moon, guys. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know in the comment section if you, and if you liked this reading, don't forget to hit the like button for me. Okay, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. That is an energy exchange for receiving the reading. And also drop me a comment. Let me know from where, which part of the country or which part of the world you are joining in to listen to this reading. And I will try my best to reply to as many as I can. All right. So let's connect on my next video. And till then, take care. Bye bye.